following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Right. You guys do that for it's going to take so long that we're going to have to switch back to these guys at Omega.
Oh, finally, Jesus.
You guys are on approach to the Omega station.
Omega Control, this is IKS Sentinel requesting docking.
Of course. Docking birth given.
Is it the same as last time?
You land the ship. Docking back.
How do we want to do this?
We've arrived, you can unstrap. Well, I was planning on sort of punting them out the door and leaving them on their own.
Alright, give me half an hour, I'll go see Arya. At least then they might have a chance to live longer than the end of the dock.
Take Rover with you.
Affirmative.
Since she's here, she might as well do something. Unless she's got plans of her own.
Right,
There you go. It's all nice and clean. Just ready to step out into the shithole.
you ready to go?
Yeah, sure. Stand up, lid on. Clack. Clack. Haha, full load out.
If you want to go into the bar, you might want to take at least one gun.
Full load out. She's got all of her guns back on.
You're going to stay outside, aren't you? You won't be allowed in the bar with the weapons.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to stand wherever you tell me to.
I'll be going in the bar.
Yeah, and this is Omega. Do you think I'm going to be any help for you or anything if I'm not fully armed?
She's got a point.
Alright, let's go. I'm wearing my armour. Yeah. So we'll go. Because I did contact them and say that we'll be here soon before we left. And I need an appointment with Arya when I arrive.
Yeah.
I'm looking at furniture stores. Like adverts for furniture stores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Specializing in ship chairs and things.
Custom made chip chairs. So I'll head to the bar.
Afterlife, yeah.
Afterlife.
Just out of curiosity, what floor were you on? Like last time when you got thing? So, if you were on like the 3rd floor or something. How many floors
It's
up?
basically on the... I mean, it's slightly raised. I suppose it's technically first ground, but it's up on
raised up.
platforms that can overlook the whole
Okay.
ground
Good to
floors.
know. So if you really need help, just tell me which...
Oh, there's no chance that you'll get into help.
Yeah, this place doesn't have windows.
This you'll never get into help. That's why I say, at least if you come in, you've got your martial arts. I mean, the fact that they let Asaris in here.
They can't take the gun out of your arm.
If any trouble comes that Arya can't handle, it's going to have guns.
Yeah, and it's going to be big
But
and
just
noisy.
remember, Cerberus just took over Omega very easily.
Yeah.
With that impoverished little group that had no resources, just took it over so
Because
easy.
of course they invented Omega.
They invented Omega. Now it's double
They
Omega.
invented taking over places. Nobody had done it before.
It's because they did the personal generators, and because everyone's design went off those personal generators, then you had to hack those generators.
Yeah.
The power of my suit ain't working no more. What happened?
That's
Like
exactly
someone
right.
turned it off.
Right, I'll head in. 2 guns.
Yeah. Bouncer, yeah, and then he just waves you in.
Let you keep going.
No, the gun's dead. I'll head to the pedestal and stand where you normally stand and get scanned.
She's clean.
I was step forward.
Now we'll get up from our usual spot.
How do we find out she's one of your sisters?
God, such a man.
No, I'm nipping that in the bud now. Ari Tiller is not related to Tiago. So you can fuck her all you want. No.
There you go. License.
Tiago, good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Aria. So I've got a bit of information on this last mission I've just completed.
Oh, no nice stress.
No, I've got to head back to the station. This is more with dropping off a couple of pod pack members.
Yes, news has already spread.
So the three that we've got, 2 Vultures and 1 Krogan, are just lackeys. They're doing what their boss had told them to, so...
Oh, what happened to Scar?
Oh, he was dumb enough to turn my offer.
Snarl, sorry. It was Snarl, sorry. It was Scar.
You
was
said
another
Scar.
one. Yeah.
He was dumb enough to turn down my offer. And then he ended up in many pieces.
Oh, well. Terrible shame. I suppose some members of the Blood Pack won't be happy with you at the moment.
So this is the information. I'll give her the information that he was doing under the table stuff that was not Blood Pack related.
He tried to screw over
He basically looks at it and does a circle around the table.
He was trying to screw over his own Blood Pack. So they might want that for... they can't deal with him, but I'm certainly sure they can deal with his family. Which is in their taste, isn't it?
He does have a brother.
And is that all we've asked? We're keeping the ships. Well, we're selling the ship, but the ship's ours now. I hope they
I
understand.
imagine that's
It's a cost of doing business.
I imagine they'd be more than happy to give up one ship owned by a traitor as a thanks for you getting rid of said traitor.
Not a problem.
I'll pass on the info.
But don't go too hard. Didn't go too hard on you guys. They, again, when you're being told by a biotic to do something, especially a biotic
That's
Krogan,
not my place to decide
No.
what they do with their men.
I'll just beat Logang. I'm just going to notify Logang. Beat. Just release them when you're ready.
Okay.
So he's releasing them when he feels about now, hopefully.
I'm just happy you got it back.
Yes, and we also got the person who contracted them. So she is not going to be seeing the end of prison in a long time.
One of our own.
She believed that she had the rights to it, that it was hers by inheritance.
Blood, ironically enough.
Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say no if the thing fell on my lap.
Oh, I need to.
That's why we did not come here with it. That's why we went back to the Citadel first.
I don't think it's worth the effort. It would be nice. It was very, very nice.
You touched it, didn't you?
Yes. But if you read the history and the stories behind it, there's very few that have been able to withstand it. Most have gone corrupt.
Talking to a crime boss
or insane. Who knows?
Well, I know which I'd choose out of the two.
Yes, but wouldn't having it and it driving you mad be a terrible side effect?
Only those who are weak of mind would succumb to that.
And this is why the Chodan Kull had to stay in Ruidian.
Anything else while we're here? I will be back for the day. The
I'm
dinner.
holding you to that,
I know.
but I trust you will be good to your word.
I'm always back in Omega, and pretty sure that if I didn't at least announce that I was coming, I'd be in trouble. And the berth is amazing. At least the security there is a lot more guaranteed than parking down at the other ones.
So that's what I just need to get you to keep coming back at. Nice secure little docking bay.
It keeps Logan happy. Actually, no, it doesn't, because he does like to shoot the ones that try to break into the shit. It's his hobby.
Well, I
Sure it
always
is.
send you to a horrible little insecure
No, I think we might start.
dive if you
Why
want.
does no one dock their ships in me? Is it because of my color scheme? My architect said I was very square.
It's insecure, get it?
Oh, yeah, I'll see you next time I'm here.
I'll
Hopefully,
hold you to that.
yeah. So I'll get up and leave.
Bye.
Welcome back, boss. Glad you didn't keep me.
Back to the ship.
Guess we just spank these guys out of the shippers
Aye.
like they're cattle.
Like,
Like,
well,
gone.
as promised, Omega. Off we go.
They're all but naked though,
And unarmed.
and unarmed.
Oh, they're naked.
Well,
No, I'm gonna leave the Vulture's little glove pack harnesses with them because, like, you can't
Yeah.
sell those for shit. And I'm sure the Krogan we can find some pants for.
Well, you would have had an undersuit under
Yeah, there we go. You can have that.
or clothing under the armor. Well, thanks. I guess. No hard feelings, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, he did the smart thing. I
Yeah.
have no problem with this guy.
They will leave.
Sometimes I feel like I'm driving the short bus. Well, nothing left to do except wait for Tiala to. I'm gonna go back into the ship. And I'm going to.
Oh no!
So can I do that perhaps without a check? Or do you need?
I want to see what happens, so yes,
Yeah,
I'm going to let
alright.
you just do that.
Okay, cool.
I mean, your ship is also pretty much completely under your control, so...
That is a very good point.
I mean, what's Trish going to say no to her master?
I mean, if she says no, then I of course respect her boundaries. But
Okay.
so what are you guys up to?
we're heading back to the
Something
ship.
gay, no doubt.
Probably strolling past the dock, seeing the Krogans and Borcha going the other way.
Yeah, you can see them leaving the docking bay as you guys arrive.
Haven't been
That's an almost naked Krogan and
Yep.
Some unarmed blood pack. And poor Joe there, just the little sashes still.
Yeah, as we're walking forward, it's got to raise an arm to catch their eyes, and it's just going to be...
Human. They don't know that. She's in a Colossus armor. That could be an Asari. Or a Batarian.
True, but that one definitely thinks she's a human because he saw her use no biotics whatsoever, and he wrestled.
Let's get into the ship. Into the ship.
I really hope
stop
we...
you.
I really hope we don't encounter them later and have to kill them.
Well, then they wouldn't have learned.
Touché.
Welcome back, Tiala and Rosa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trish.
Notify Logan.
Wait. You called me Rosa.
Yes, I did.
And
That's not normal.
maybe Logan's fixed it.
Emery?
Well, after we get through the decom anyway.
Decontamination. You're on the ship.
Right, I'll head up to the cockpit.
There's a super Logain there in the cockpit.
How did your date go? That was quick.
I said I'd come back later and have the date with her. So
Good. Well, let's get going.
yes.
Clearance, please.
Clearance granted.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Oh, shucks. That's real nice of you.
And Rosa's going to dig out her MRE and put the CA-8 back in its rack.
Did that go well?
It did. Giving her the information, at least the blood pack aren't going to be hunting for us. And
Oh, good. They'll live a lot longer that way.
as I said to her, that the ship is forfeit.
I mean,
Obvious.
but I suppose the great muggers like themselves are going to stop us. Well, the Corian flotilla will have it soon if they're willing to stump up the cash money.
Yes.
Still, that's Zardoz will set that up, so we can just sit on it for now.
Did we told him to do it, didn't we?
I thought you told him to do it.
Oh, we'll let him know when we hit system.
Yeah, it's fine. Trish,
Yes, Logain.
generate a random number between 1 and 10, but do not tell me.
Generated.
Inform me if I guess correctly. Is it 3?
No Logain.
Thank you, Trish. You can disregard the number now.
Okay, Logain.
Get the others up.
Trish,
Yes, Logain.
from the Galactic Basic Lexicon, select one word, but do not tell me.
Of course, Logain.
Let me know if I guess correctly.
Of course, Logain.
Is the word Farfaknugan?
No Logain.
Thank you, Trish. You can disregard the word now.
Of course, Logain. Word purged.
By word purged, does that mean you are now incapable of remembering it and using it in general terms, or you just deleted it from the temporary memory cell that it was occupying that random selection?
The second one.
Thank you.
Are you playing number wang with Trish?
Yeah.
That is number wang. Ding.
You don't have an advanced degree in number wang. You didn't study number wang for 4 years in college.
She doesn't understand
2
number
years
wang
of
at all.
debt.
Fuck you. We'll pay off one day.
What do you guys... were you just going to let the 8 hours thing...
Well, it should be less because it's a return journey, right?
No, it's just the 8 hours is just the
Make the
standard.
minimum.
back and forth.
Unless
without
we-
a
Sure,
rock.
fine. I only managed to shave an hour off last time, so why bother? I'll do it the same thing.
What are Rosa and Tiala doing?
After having shed the armor, Rosa's probably going to go and have a workout around all of the stuff that's packed into the hold, and then go have a shower.
There's no room. There's
If
we
we
have
have-
2 Mac guns in there, but there's not
there's
room.
there's not much room.
Well, there's probably enough to do like a pull-ups of something.
You could do
Oh,
that.
you
in
could
the
do
main
that in
cabin.
the main,
Yep.
the main area above the cargo bay.
Pull-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, plenty of
Plenty of
juice.
juice.
I'll take the last of my burgers out of the food preservation unit, and you guys can have that for dinner. Note to self:
Yay!
need to cook more burgers for the food preservation and prolonginating unit.
It's not in MRE.
Oh. You know, you just have to ask. I got plenty of food.
My life is a lie.
Business.
Business.
Goodness.
Are you studying business or business?
Business. We already discussed
This
this
is
one.
business with an S and not a D. Yes.
But I'm going to get cross credits into business.
And they blew out their thistle whistles, and business appeared.
Okay, so you'll be probably finished unloading by about the time they're halfway back.
Then he goes to sleep.
Cheers for the help on that one.
I have to get up and go to work in like 4 hours.
You bastard! I was like, yeah.
You can
She's
offer.
like, that's
you can,
okay.
You can offer to pay her in the evasion of emotional baggage.
Now let's go have that talk.
Oh, sure.
That's my
What?
girl.
Huh?
No, I've got beer back at the apartment. The apartment.
You've got beer back.
I'll just drop this.
Kill
truck back-
yourself!
I'll just drop this truck back at the docks. And,
Oh, sure.
don't forget to lock up.
Oh, right. Wait, this will be at the warehouse. I'll catch a rope and transfer back to the apartment.
Okay, you get some news.
Good news!
on the
Do you have some news? Let's have some news then.
9.
Okay, let's not. Fine, fuck you. You German Campbell. God, he's a Nazi and a Campbell. Oh, he's basically a Campbell.
The X3M Citadel Racing League
Sorry, I didn't know it was going to do that.
is due to begin again this month after the previous Grand Championship was held in April, with old and new entrants like participating. Amongst the returnees are Solarian Salkar Magon, Asari Amara Alam, Tyrian Cephatus Olivius, Florian Gitor Shadow Vasarea, and Krogan Erdnot Grozan. While newcomers include Batarian Dravat Turan from the Karshan Elite League and Human Grand Prix winner Amanda Watkins. Cephatus Olivius is the favourite again after winning the coveted championship last season, where Salkar Malgon also has many eyes on him for what may be his final season in the sport.
I'm sure G-Tor will take him down with that new machine of his. Still hasn't told me what that last modification was.
The cheat accelerator.
Rockets!
No, they wouldn't
A
run out
machine
of the
gun.
gear thing.
Turbo boost.
It's a VI.
I see we're in season 2. Hypercruise mode, where my car turns into a Swiss Army knife and
God, what
Goes
season
fast.
did they introduce that stupid thing where like it armored up and
You mean the hypercruise mode I was just talking
was
about?
that the one? Was that?
Yeah, I think that was
thought
season 2.
Was it that early? I thought it came right at the end.
No, end of season 2.
Oh, okay.
When he smashed into Goliath
Hmm.
and got wrecked and had to be rebuilt. Got the fucking super cruise mode and turbo boost. I think was season 1. The end of season. Oh, he's giving us that look that says, "I am a gigantic faggot. Please rape my face."
You just need to live here, dude. So many things to show you.
Was it just me, or was the turbo boost noise the same as the Viper turn?
Yes,
boost?
it was.
Yeah.
It was the same noise. You turn and you accelerate and bank lazily to the left or right, depending on how horizontally flipped our stock footage is. Battlestar Galactica.
Oh.
The original, not Sex and Space by any other name.
You arrive at the apartment.
Well, go sit down at the table, pop a beer, get a couple more beers out, and we'll wait.
And then about 10 minutes later, there's a ring at the door.
Pop right. Go let her in. Assuming it's her, I check through the thing.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Come in.
Multi-pass?
Do you not have your own?
No,
Yeah.
because she's out there and can be kidnapped, as has happened. She's a threat.
You must kill her.
Poor little blue Daphne.
Daphne was hot.
Now the apartment won't matter to you.
Thanks.
Go sit back down.
You're not the
She'll
boss of
sit
me.
down as well.
Do beer?
Sure.
I have some normal stuff.
You should just check to see if the ring is the right one.
Steinlager red ring. Death.
So, what's up?
What do you mean?
What's with all the drinking and the team members being angry and disappointed at your drinking?
Oh, God, they're probably talking about this ship incident. I just have this thing with pirates.
Did they hurt someone close to you?
Yeah, to I see, I come up with that number now.
16?
15, the 16th was his.
I had a few friends with me on my. Well, I met them during my pilgrimage. There were 15 of them plus me. There were some others on our crew, but I didn't really get to know them all that much. We were mining. Well, stupid rule of the pilgrimage is whatever you bring back to the fleet, there. Can't get it by hurting people, so you can't go.
That makes sense.
I suppose.
Otherwise, I'm not saying that, your people, are inherently like this, but a lot of people might just go out there and just steal things or take things by force if there wasn't a rule like that in place.
Some of the ships are like that. Not the Tesserae, at least not the people I knew, but we were probably only a couple of months from wrapping up our operation, having enough to give everyone the pay they wanted, split up the group. I'd go back to the fleet, and we got hit by pirates. We weren't even on the ship for the most part. We were sort of managing some of the local asteroid clusters. We had a small station we'd set up, set a tow line to the asteroid when the first missile struck. I saw Hank fly off into space. Vital showed 7 holes in his suit, loss of blood. He must have died. We didn't see it.
I'm sorry.
We lost almost everyone just getting back to the ship and getting it operational. I cooked those fuckers though. I made them think their first hit had fried our engines. I made them misfire when we tried to power them up, so they rushed in thinking it was safe. To get to the ramp you had to run behind the engines that we'd set up the bay. Must have been about 40 of those bastards.